video with Viking cooking aka testing differently. Your boy John Weston here, by the way. Um, if you didn't know. So I just want to go through this live stream, all right, because I don't see a lot of people doing a stream like this, okay? And although this stream is just about having a chat, I do feel as though it's time to talk about why I got into YouTube. Because although I know YouTube is a place where you live stream or you do videos, you make content, yeah, to please other people, right? But I'm not here for that. I'm not here to give you content that you like. I'm here to give me content that I like. Stuff that I think can go back into a pot. So today, I'm actually going to sit here. I'm going to have a few red stripes, a pint each. Um, has 4 pints for the stream. We do have them here. Okay. So I wanted to talk about how I got into doing YouTube and why I thought it was such a good idea that I decided to make an account. And to be honest with you, I've had a couple of different accounts on YouTube. I had testing differently. Um, I believe I also had John Weston. There's been a couple of different channels that I've had in the past. A few of those I actually ended up deleting just because. And look, I know a few of you are going to probably sit there and go, "Oh, you shouldn't drink, you shouldn't smoke on camera." John, I will do as I please. All right, like you can't tell me shit. Okay, this is my live stream. I will do on here as I fucking please. All right. If I want to show a pistol or knife, I will do so. Or if I want to smoke or if I want to drink on my live stream, I'm gonna. All right. There is not a fucking thing that you look and say to make me change my mind to make me feel like I shouldn't be doing it. Okay. Like, so I want to go into why I got into live streaming and doing YouTube. Okay. Not a lot of people will do a video like this. And I want to say that throughout my time on YouTube with multiple accounts, I have realized that although YouTube can be a very interesting thing to do, it can be a very challenging thing to do, if I'm being real with you. And whilst I do feel like YouTube does have some wrinkles that need ironing out, you bloody better YouTube, I swear down. um, I do feel like my time on YouTube has been not productive, but it's been enjoyable to a certain extent. And I do feel that whilst doing YouTube, I've learned a lot about different people and their personalities, their beliefs, the way they think. Um, like I said, like I always say, big shout outs, all right, are going to Zach D Productions, Junebug Films, Wandsworth Pictures, or Wadsworth Studios, or whatever you call them. Also, a big shout out to Way Too Random. Go check her out. Absolutely brilliant live streamer. Lovely person. All right, she does have a moderator there that is very, very strict. Okay, so please be respectful to her. Okay, because you would just be kicked straight away from her streams or her videos. Honestly, like Jessica won't deal with anyone's rubbish. All right, I have a few moderators that are like that won't stand for anyone's crap. Okay, so if they turn up, please just follow the rules, all right? Because otherwise, my moderator is just going to go bye bye, all right? Um, so going on to the fact of how I got into YouTube. So a few years back, I was watching YouTube videos on my phone, and I thought, well, why am I seeing a lot of random people on here? I mean, even someone that I knew from school had a YouTube video online. You know, you could watch them doing their rap songs, and I thought to myself, well, really, that means anyone can do YouTube, correct? Well, it would be correct. Anyone can do YouTube. It's about whether or not you have the passion to do it. Whether you can sit there and just ignore all the bullshit, ignore the trolls. I mean, have a laugh by all means, like. But do we really know why YouTube is what it is today? No, we don't. We believe that YouTube is a place where you release your content, you make people feel like they can watch something that they can relate to, or something that they find is funny. And I would say that my time on YouTube with a couple of different accounts has been so much fun. It really has. I did an account once. It was called Massacre of the Dawn. All right. It was a video where I didn't use my face. It was just literally me shooting a bow and arrow in a bird's eye view, like first person view. Yeah, like I had the camera here, right? It would see where I was aiming with the bow. Like I'd shoot different targets, different objects. That channel was actually deleted by myself because I had a few security problems on that channel where people were getting into my account, hacking my passwords, and trying to take over my account. And I had to get that sorted. So I saved the videos and I deleted the account. Then I moved on to a different account, which was the John Weston account. And the John Weston account it was a lot of fun. You know what I mean? Like it was mostly various different videos from the time that I came out of prison. And I did have a lot of fun doing the beekeeping job. There is actually a video of me doing the beekeeping on Dark Wizards. Um, if you type in Dark Wizard, all right, there is a short video on his channel of me doing the beekeeping. All right, just because I gave him permission to put that one up. And so this account, which was originally called Testing Differently, all right, and then we went on to calling it Viking Cooking. Soon it will be changed again. This channel name will be changed to FBI's Most Wanted, or FBI Most Wanted, where we'll be doing podcasts of the FBI top 10 most wanted every couple of months. All right. And we will keep you up to date with what's going on with those people that are wanted, where they were last seen, at what times, what dates. And if you do see them in your local area or in America, all right, please inform your local authority. We will give you numbers, all right, on which you can call if you are an American, you do see these people. We will give you a number so that you are able to call up to report that person, all right, that you've seen them, okay? And we will work it like so. But I have to say that YouTube is it's a fun thing to do. It really is. It's such a fun thing to do. And I do feel that YouTube has a lot to offer someone who has a lot of time, a lot of free time like myself. Really, I should be doing live streams every day. Unfortunately, sometimes I don't really feel like I want to, or my mind goes somewhere else. Today, I'm having a drink, I'm having a smoke, I've got a bit of food, I'm gonna chill, I'm gonna relax, I'm gonna enjoy my time here on YouTube for a bit. And that's why we're having this chat today, okay? And I want to go through a few different topics when people start commenting. If you haven't clicked subscribe, please do so. All right, hit that like button as well. And if you feel like it, I'm not going to tell you to click it, but if you want to click like and you like the stream, by all means, give us a like. But please subscribe to the channel because the podcast of the FBI Most Wanted, Top 10 Most Wanted, all right, is going to be released very shortly. Once I've got over this illness, I've now been given some medications for this fucking coronavirus. um, It's slowly going away, which is good. I will state, okay, there are a couple of troll accounts that are trying to take the piss on my channel, all right, and I don't appreciate it. The one troll account that I know is still doing it is J Margera, all right, J Margera. If you are seeing the stream, all right, like I don't see why you're trying to fucking be a troll, mate. Do you know what I mean? I've never really had an issue with you, and I don't see why you've got an issue with me, mate. And if I come out there next year, it's not going to be pretty. Yeah, I mean, because if I come across you, bro, I'll just scratch your teeth out. I don't care. Yeah, I mean, you really think you can do anything to me? Come on, let's be real. I don't think so, bro. So there's a subject that I do want to touch on, and I've been seeing a lot about it. Okay, and although I do feel like it's something that needs to be spoken about, it's also not because the Charlie Kirk incident, right, was it's the opinions on Charlie Kirk will vary. All right, some people liked him, some people hated him. You know, that's the way life is. But I don't feel like anyone should do videos disrespecting his death. You know, the guy's just died and people are disrespecting his death. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, you may not have liked the guy, but there's no reason to go do a video doing that. Especially after the guy's just died. For fuck's sake, what are you lot playing at? Honestly, be respectful. Care for each other. That's what this world is about after all, is it not? Caring for each other, looking out for each other, watching each other's back. You know, if you go out with the lads or you go out with the girls, right, this is aimed towards male and female, by the way. If you're going out on the night, lads' night out, you're going out on the girls' night out, you know, your people watch your back. Your people watch your back. They look out for you and they make sure you're not getting into trouble. Yeah. And if you get into trouble, they're more likely going to be there fighting on your side. And I understand that. I've been there. I've done that. Look, life isn't what you think it is anymore. It's changed. You know, people's opinion of certain things have changed over millennia, you know, decades. And technology now has a really big part to play in things because although we think we understand technology, I don't think we do. I don't think we do understand technology, not properly anyway. Because in a way, is the technology really ruling our lives? Like YouTube, other websites, TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram. We don't really know an awful lot about these sites. We just know that they're there for a bit of a laugh and to make friends. But why are they there? Why have people given us an opportunity to connect to each other through mobile devices or internet based products? What are they trying to do? Are they trying to make sure people have a way of connecting without using the traditional methods? Are we just getting more and more advanced as a race of human beings? Maybe, maybe not. There are certain parts of this world that don't have technology. They live a very healthy lifestyle. They don't have factories or anything like that. They go out, they hunt for their food, they eat what they kill. And you know what? That type of lifestyle really, really sounds perfect. Go out hunting for your food. You use a bit of energy while hunting for that food. You've then got to process that food yourself, and you can't afford to waste any of it. But because you've hunted it, you feel a sense of pride, you feel a sense of achievement, and you keep doing it. It's the same with technology. When people get likes or get loads of views on their videos, they tend to look at it and go, "Do you know what? There's a sense of achievement there. I've got this many views in this amount of time. Or I got this many likes in this amount of time or over this period. And did I enjoy school when I went to school? Um, no, I didn't. To be honest with you, I didn't enjoy school. No, I didn't. If I'm being real with you, school for me was very difficult. You know, like I was bullied quite continuously as a young lad, and while I feel like school for me was, it wasn't a place where I went to learn. It was a place where I went to get bullied. You know, like why would I go to school and enjoy it if I had all those idiots there that did want to pick on me? But as regards to that question, your answer is quite plain and simple. No, I did not enjoy school. No, I did not. Because people that bully have only been bullied themselves. The bullies are the ones who have gone through that stage already. They've either been bullied by their own family or bullied by past friends. And that life of them, it's not appealing, you know. And when you actually get bullied and you're being bullied by a person who has been bullied, the people that get bullied and turn into bullies are the ones that you need to be careful of. Because, do you know what? That's totally understandable. But by facing the difficulties of being bullied, you learn. No, not everyone. Not everyone. There are some people that are brought up in such a way where they're taught, somebody tries to bully you, you knock their fucking teeth out. Yeah? I wasn't brought up like that. I was brought up originally and to think, if someone bullies you, try and walk away. It's not worth arguing over. It's not worth fighting over. What's the point? You're just lowering yourself to their level. Eventually, I got to the point where I flattened most of the bullies in my school. I flattened them. And you know what? A lot of people still recognize the way I look, the way I speak. Obviously, now I have a very deep voice, just like my father before me. And the one person I really miss, more than anyone in this world at the moment, that I believe might possibly still be alive to this day, is my little brother Simon Hopkins. Simon, if you ever get the chance to see this live stream, I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're still alive and kicking. I hope you're still fighting through those demons that you had within you. My brother was one of the bullies at school, I believe, anyway. To be honest, the bullying side of things did kind of make you feel like a worthless human being. But like I say, when you're bullied by someone who has been bullied themselves, either by their family or by friends, not in a school, but by their own family, they tend to be a bully in school because they think that, oh, well, I'm not around my parents, I can do what the fuck I want. 500 cigarettes, come on, guys. Like, we're speaking about something, at least be, have a joke by all media, but listen, okay? Look, life isn't easy. We all go through trials, tribulations. We all go through those difficult times that we think we're strong enough to get through. And as you get older, you learn, you start to realize that, hang a minute, humans are the way they are because that's how they've been taught to be. Everyone has a different type of upbringing. Everyone is taught differently in some way by their parents. No two parents are the same. There will always be some type of difference, maybe just minute differences, but there'll always be a difference. Do you know what? No, don't think like that. Don't think that if we could go back and change our lives, that we would. If I could go back and change my life at any given point, would I want to change my life? If I had that type of knowledge, if I had that that type of opportunity, would I go back and change my life in any way? No, no, I wouldn't. Why would I? It's made me the person I am today. I am now more understanding of other people and myself and the way life is. Why would I want to change that? What, so I could have a better life? Really? Am I that bothered about material goods? No. Oh, I have a couple of nice paintings. I have actually a really nice painting that I'm getting back next month. Um, really gorgeous piece, it really is. Like, I understand that people are different. People have different aspects, different opinions, different motives, different passions in life. And that's why most people don't want to be around me. I will sit here. I will tell you straight whether you like it or not. Do you think that bothers me whether you like how I am? Do I give a fuck? No, I don't. If I offend you, it's because you are offended by something that I have said or done. You might be offended by me sitting here drinking, smoking. Do I care? No, I don't. Because it is me. This is me. I am who I am for a reason. But I understand that other people are the way they are. Because I know if you change someone's personality to suit you, you're probably one of the most shittiest people on this planet. Life will never be the way you want it to be. Never. Not in a million years. Because if you believe that anything is possible, you just have to work for it. Think about what you're doing every day. Think about the way you do things. And tell yourself, do you know what? Something isn't right. I need to do this, not this. And you will do it. You will make it. You will make that dream a reality. I wanted to join the forces. I did. I wanted to see war. I saw war. I wanted to know what other people were like. I did that. I made that dream a reality. And now, because I wanted that dream, I suffer it. Do you know what, like, it's a mindset. Everything you do, everything you say, everything you experience, like, it's like me. I drink, I smoke. Mm. Let's put it in a simpler way. I'm thinking about drinking my beer. Action, thought turns into action. action turns into reaction. I think about smoking my cigarette. That thought turns into an action. That action becomes a reaction within my mind because the thought of smoking the cigarette turns into the act of smoking the cigarette physically. That action turns into a reaction because then the reaction in my brain is the fact that I've had nicotine in my system. So my brain reacts to the nicotine. And this is why I say everything is a mindset. If you believe that people are looking at you every day, you're going to act like that. You're going to react to that. Whether it be in a good way or a bad way, doesn't matter. So what? So what? Yeah, I mean, if you're going to be a troll, get the fuck out, or I'll hide you from the channel. Simple as. If you're going to be disrespectful, then fuck you. All right, get out. Like, we don't want to be hearing negative comments in here, all right? And I will just kick anyone out that is being disrespectful, okay? Or I'll put you in a timeout. It's simple as. If you're going to be disrespectful in my live stream, I will put you in a timeout, all right? Like, remove that comment, or I'll put you in a timeout. Simple as. Remove the comment, please. Not going to remove the comment. I'll give you 20 seconds starting now to remove the comment, or I put you in a timeout. Just to prove a point. Come on. Let's see that fingernail comment gone because that is a little bit disrespectful. You're coming into the stream just being a knob. I'm on your comment already and I'm about to put you in a timeout. Do you know what? I am just going to make an example out of you. I'm going to put you in a timeout for 5 minutes. Okay? I could put you in a timeout for 5 minutes just to prove a point. Anyone that is disrespectful in this stream is going to be kicked out for a certain amount of time so that they can't comment. Look, people, I'm not here to tell you what to do with your lives, but I'm here to advise you that you should be yourself. What's the point in being a person that other people are telling you how to be? What's the point in that? Why should you be a person that you don't feel comfortable being? Or you do, as long as it's around other people? What is the point? Why should you do that? Come on, think about it. Put a comment down. You see what I mean? RR says, I can't say no, but struggle. I try to be a people pleaser and it backfires. And that's what I mean. If you try to please people, it will backfire on you because you are trying to be someone that you're not. Why? What is the point in being someone that other people want you to be, but you can't be yourself? I've got a point, haven't I? Am I not speaking fucking sense to you lot? Come on, seriously. Like, what is the human race about? We do this because we're told to. I'm not allowed to have one of these with me out in the street because my government says that self defense with a weapon is against the law. Why? Why am I not allowed to carry one of these to defend myself? What if somebody comes up behind me and goes, "Give me a fucking wallet"? Am I not allowed to pull one of these out and defend myself? All because my government says I am not allowed to. That's why I don't take it out and about. That's why I don't bother. That's why the British people have never been invaded and defeated. That is why we have won countless wars, that we are the highest trained military forces in the world because we know the value of hardship. We know what it's like, yeah, to have nothing and then have something, but then lose it again and then gain it and lose it and gain it and lose it. Because we are the number one people that understand that life is what it is. You cannot change life. Life changes you. Someone comes up to you with one of these. Give me your money. I'll kill you, you bastard. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to run. You're going to run from something that is so big and so sharp. You're going to shit yourself. Why? Because we're taught, oh, it's a weapon. Fuck off. Do you know why knives were originally invented? Do you know why this object was originally invented? What is its primary goal? To cut. It is a tool, not a weapon. People have made blades into weapons for millions of years. Okay? In some way, shape, or form. The Stone Age people made arrow tips out of flint. They were bladed. They could kill. So, in a sense, when people started to realize you could make blades out of metal, you could make weapons out of metal, and they would do their job, they started to do it. And that is why people make guns. Obviously, this is just plastic, cheap imitation shit, which we did a live stream on. Don't give your children one of these, all right? They shoot someone in the eye with one of these, will do permanent damage, okay? But the point still stands. Weapons. Because people realized in the past that they could make weapons, they did. They caused death and destruction. There's a statue in England made purely of knives that have been surrendered by the police. Those knives, each of them, tell a dark and disturbing tale. But it is a statue of weapons that have killed. Each knife on that statue has drawn blood somewhere in the UK. Over 900,000 knives were used in the statue. That's 900,000 incidences from weapons that are on the UK streets today. I totally understand what you're saying, RR, because yeah, kids don't have any respect nowadays. If you walk up to a kid, you say, lad, you got time? They'll go, fuck off, cunt. Just asking you in time, pal. Where's the fucking respect? Life isn't easy. Why should it be? Why should life be so easy that we all do it? Some people just give up. Some people take their own lives. Why? Are they that scared? Are they that worried about what's going to happen to them? If you go out at night time on your own, and you know it's not a nice area, how do you feel? Do you feel safe walking down those dark streets with no lights and all those little alleyways where somebody could just jump out on you and kill you? Do you feel safe like that? I know I do. One, because I've been trained. Two, because I'm not afraid of death. I can walk out on a dark night, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, maybe 5, 6. no one around, loads of little alleyways. Do I care? No, I don't. Because I realise that death is just another part of the journey. When it happens, it happens. Why should I care? Life is what it is. We should treat it as such because life is not going to change for you. You're going to change for life because you want your life to be good. Yeah? Well, make it so. Make your life good. Only you can do it. Only you understand what you want, what you'd like. You may not be able to get all of it for the time you have left, but you'll be able to get some of it, at least. You might be able to get close to the lifestyle you'd like to live. Doesn't that appeal to you? Well, doesn't your life mean something to you? Do you not care about your own life? You want your life to be great. You want to be remembered for something. Make that something a reality. If you have an opportunity, get hold of it. Do it. Go for that. What does my life mean to me? My life means everything to me, but it means nothing to other people. And that's what I realize. I love my life. I love being able to do what the fuck I want to do. I don't get that much interference from people. People now realize. Don't bother. I don't need you in my life. I don't need your friendship. Why the fuck would I? I'm happy enough on my own. I'm happy enough doing. What about my family? Most of my family are dead. Thank fuck. Because my family were just fucking idiots. Yeah, I wish my little brother would still be alive. I would like to think that he's still around. But if not, so be it. Everyone in my life said that I would be the first in my family, right? Everyone showed that I would be the first one to die because of the way that I am. Funny, I'm the last one left, isn't it? Isn't that funny? Everyone else in my family was that fucked in the head that they died first. Why am I the one that's still alive? Hmm. Doesn't that say a lot to you? Do you know what? If people only want you for one thing, get rid of them. Bye bye. Walk off. Smack you, you cunt. I don't let people take the piss out of me. Why would I? Look, you have to learn to accept that life is and always will be a challenge because that challenge is what gets us up in the morning. What am I drinking? I am drinking Red Stripe, the Jamaican lager. Love it. Red Stripe. Can't beat it. Well, I don't think so anyway. Personally, I like Red Stripe. I think it's a nice flavour. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a lager, but you know what? So what? I don't give a fuck. Wait a second. Whoa! Shit. Fuck's sake. Best way to keep your beer nice. Put a little tab on it. Simple as. Look, you're going to go through a lot in your life. You're going to go through things you don't want to experience. Many of those things are going to be quite difficult for you. But you know what? If you don't go through them, you're just hiding from what life can give you. Because, yeah, life's annoying. It can be. Life can be very challenging. I'm not going to lie about that. Yeah, life can be challenging, but it's meant to be. Life is what it is. Why try and change that? Because you want to? Fucking who cares? Why would you want to send me money? Why? What? So that you can call me a rip-off? Ask me to send it back? Rip my bank off? No. Uh, why would I need you to send me money? For fuck's sake, come on, seriously. Like, don't get me wrong, it would be useful, but I'm not going to accept money off of you lot. Why would I? I'm not going to accept money off of you lot. No, 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 no. If you want me to teach you a few things, then what do you mean ungrateful? No, I'm not ungrateful. I just understand that whilst the money would be useful, yeah, I don't need to rely on other people. I don't need to rely on people. I can cope by myself. I'm fine. I appreciate the opportunity, but I don't need it. I don't need money. I don't do skateboarding. I used to, but I wasn't really that good at it. I mean, I just skate around just from one place to another. I'm not really the ideal person to teach you how to kickflip a board. To be honest, I didn't really kickflip. Do you know what I mean? I just skate around one place to another. Do you know what I mean? It was mostly downhill anyway, where I lived. I'm actually from the UK originally, but now I live in Scotland. Love Scotland. Love it much better. Oh, you want me to kickflip your head into next week? Well, that's a different story, you see. That is a different story. If you want someone to kickflip your head into next week, go and tell Liam Neeson you could beat his ass. All right, and he'll kick your head in to next week. Like I'm not doing it for you. Yeah, you go find Liam Neeson, right? He'll do it for you. There. Like, look, life isn't what we want it to be. It's what people think they need it to be, but it's not. Why would you work? What's that? Hmm. Only job I've ever done well was the military. Not worked since. You know what I mean? Why would you want someone as angry as myself working around someone? All it's going to take is that one little dickhead. And I'll smash his face in. You'll always get that one idiot at work that don't like you. Always. I'll take that cunt's head off. I don't care what I do. I was counter-terrorism in Afghanistan. I was counter-terrorism in Afghanistan. That's what I did in the military. Honestly, and you know what? I've seen him done some pretty fucking things. Pretty fucking terrible, shitty things for my country. What unit? I won't tell you that. I will not tell you. It's the law we have in England. It's called the Official Secrets Act. I can't tell you. What I will tell you though is that I have seen and done some very nasty things under orders. I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of any of it. But orders are orders. When you are told to do something, you do it without question. Yeah, I'm ashamed of some of it. But there were times that people deserved it. There were times when we had to call it an airstrike. And the only way to get that airstrike done was to kill innocent people. People get caught in the crossfire every day. I don't do metal detecting, so many apologies, but I can't really help you with that topic. Sorry, Joe. If you actually want help on metal detecting, right, there is a metal detecting channel. There's loads of people that do metal detecting. You're best off messaging one of them. All right, they might be able to help you better. Fair play to you. Cheers. I hope you're drinking something fucking decent, like me. Red Stripe, best fucking Jamaican lager. Well, the best that we can get in England. So yeah. No, I don't currently work, Andy. We're gonna call you Andy, all right? Not as in Andy, as in Andy Paddy. We call you, yeah, we'll call you Andy. Um, like I said, Joe, right? You are best off speaking to someone else about that. I know fuck all about that type of shit. All right, to be honest. Yep, you are right. It has been around for years, and you know what? It's fucking brilliant stuff. I've still got three more pints to go through. These are pint cans, like 568 milliliters. Like, you think I'm fucking around today? Nah, bruh. No way. That's all right, Joe. Don't worry about it, mate. But like I said, you are best off messaging one of the other channels. Just take a look at the metal detecting videos, all right, and just ask them. Just leave a comment in one of their videos, all right, and they'll get back to you, mate. Just make sure you subscribe to them, otherwise you won't know that they've commented to a reply. All right. This this is just a random shirt. Yeah, I mean, it was just sitting in my cupboard and I thought I'd stick it on. You know what I mean? I'm usually wearing something red anyway. Red and grey, or red and black, or purple and black. I love those colours. Yeah, he did, yes. Liam Gallagher did drink Red Stripe. He did. Fuck all that designer bollocks. Fuck off. No, no, we don't do designer shit here. Fuck that. Why would I want expensive clothing? I don't give a fuck. Do you know what? Real talk is what I'm about. All right. Yes, I do smoke cones. Yeah. Mate, give me a blunt any day. Honestly, give me a blunt any day. Yeah, people, can you hang around for literally like 1 minute? All right, I just need to run to the toilet. Okay, just give me one moment. Right, I'll be back in a sec. Yeah. Just need to run to the bar. I am back. Woohoo! Yippee! Hey, what? Do you know what? That's actually what I was going for. I was going for like because when I was painting the door with roller, I kind of swooped it so it had like a pattern to it. As you can tell, it is a different texture for the walls. So as like I was trying to make like a wing effect out of it. Do you know what I mean? Like a nice with the roller. Um, mm. Not at the moment because it's not all finished. All right, so I'd rather not. I actually live on my own. I have a two-bedroom property in Scotland. Recently been looking for a housemate, but I don't know whether someone else could suffer living around me. I drink, I smoke weed, you know what I mean? Like, I do what the fuck I want. And if you don't like it, then not many people could live around me. Not many people at all. Fear of eggs. Fuck's sake. I like the comment. I like the comment. How do I make cash? Sit around on my ass and I get paid. I also sell bits of artwork like such. This one is actually for sale at the moment. It's 195. 195, say 215 with postage and packaging. All right, it's a Richie Collins piece. It is signed. All right, it is an original canvas as well. All right, as you can see, it is torn edges. Okay, so yeah, that piece is actually for sale at the moment. But that's mostly how I make my money, selling bits and bobs. Um, sometimes not. At the moment, that one has to go because a few people like it, and I can get hold of another one, no problem. I only have a couple of pieces at the moment. I have one other piece on my wall that I don't show to anyone because it's something I like to enjoy. You know, I've already had like four shots. I've already had four of these in a beer. One of these guys, so and I'm not really that well because I'm having to take fucking medication for corona. Um, it's really not that good today. Ah, woo! The other painting is basically just like a sunset, just in various different colours like yellows, pinks, purples, oranges, blues. You know what I mean? It's a nice one. It's called Approaching Storm. It's by James Spencer. And if you want to take a look on the internet, you might be able to find a copy of it. All right, it's a lovely piece. It really is. It's by James Spencer. It's called Approaching Storm. All right, it's really nice piece. Really is. But yeah, honestly, I do feel like life is varied all across the board. It's not not easy living life properly. You know what I mean? Like we all have our own methods, our own way of doing things. But why? Why? We don't know. Not properly. Do you know, I've just realised something, people. Yeah, I might have to go in a moment, right? Because I need to be somewhere at 2 o'clock. All right, and it's going to take me about 45 minutes to get there, so I'm going to have to end this stream very soon. But I will be back when I'm done with my appointment. All right. I just need to go and get a test from the doctor, coronavirus again. Yeah, I mean, just to see how bad it is still. Right, but I'll be back live afterwards, after 2 o'clock. All right, and yeah, we can continue this chat. Well, thank you for the likes, people. Much appreciated. Look, we all think of life as something easy, something we'd like to be able to do. But you know what? Once you guess what? Time out. Yeah, you can fuck off. We're not having that. Something negative? No, no negative shit on this channel. Do you know what? Yeah, all coronavirus, every virus, every illness, when it first comes about, kills people. Then we make a fucking vaccine, and we make sure that people are okay, and then we stop it dead in its tracks. Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, the last comment before yours, yeah, it was just something stupid, Jeremy. So, do you know what? I appreciate a laugh more than the next person. So, by all means, if you want to have a laugh, by all means, right? If not, then never mind. Right, people, I will be back because I will probably be able to be back in the house within the next hour and 15 minutes. All right. Let's say that I will be back on live stream with Let's Chat Part 2 in the next hour and a half, maybe sooner. If you click subscribe and change the notification to all right, then you'll see when I'm next live. All right, it won't be that long. All right, like probably about an hour and a half maximum. Right, I just need to go somewhere. All right, I need to go to the doctor. All right, deal with that, and then I can be back live again. In the meantime, okay, I would like all of you, yeah, in the meantime, I would like all of you to be able to think about one thing. Right, I will leave you with one question, and I would like you all to answer it when I get back. I will ask the same question after starting the stream. About 5 minutes after starting it, I'll ask the same question. All right. That question is, what do you want from life? Where would you like to be in life in the next 5 years? What would you like to accomplish? I will let you all think of that, okay? And I will see you. Please, if you have subscribed, okay, then type the word subscribe. If you're a new subscriber and you've just subscribed, type the word subscribe, or to at least let me know you've subscribed, all right, so that I know you're going to be able to watch the next stream. It'll be in about an hour and a half's time. All right, I have to go to the appointment. Sweet. RR. If you click onto the notification button, all right, yeah, the bell icon, all right, it will give you a personalized, not unsubscribed or all. All right, you want to click on all right, so that you're here and ready for that. Okay. I will. RR, are you actually on Messenger? If you are, sorry. if you are. No, don't worry about it. I'll tell you what, right? My Facebook name is John Weston. It is a picture of a blue lightsaber. Weston being Weston. All right. I will put the link for my StreamYard up on my messenger, on my Facebook profile. I will leave the link there. All right. And I would really like to speak to some of you about this topic, about life and how we can go through our lives and be better people. All right. So I will leave the StreamYard link for the next live stream as a post on my Facebook page. Right. It will be John Weston, JohnWeston. It's a blue lightsaber. All right. I will leave the link to the StreamYard. Okay. I can only have 5 people on my panel minimum. No, sorry, maximum. 5 people maximum on my panel at one time. All right. And if I feel like you're being disrespectful, I'll just kick you off StreamYard. Okay. Please make sure you use StreamYard Guest. All right. You can download StreamYard Guest on the Apple App Store or on Google Play. Right. It's called StreamYard Guest. Okay. And it's quite a useful app. All right. But with StreamYard Guest, all you do is you copy the link, you paste it into where it says when you go on it, right, it will say where do you want to go, basically, right? You copy that link to there, copy and paste onto that, all right, and you type in the name, maybe a picture. If you don't want a picture, you don't have to have one. Just put in the name at least, all right. Ideally, the name that you're using for YouTube, all right, and I will bring you into the StreamYard, all right, and you can give your views, your opinions on this topic, okay. And I do hope that all of you will join me for my next live stream in the next hour and a half. And I hope that some of you will come on the panel. I really do. RR, you had a question. What is it? Before I have to go, what is your question, broski? By all means, fire away. So actually, I might be able to take you with me, but I'm not going to, right? Because I need to get this done. Um, all right. I'll tell you what, yeah, people, I'm going to end this live stream now. Okay, if you haven't subscribed, click that bell notification, click all. All right, keep an eye out for my next live stream. I will be back in an hour and a half. I hope that all of you have a nice day so far, and I will see you in an hour and a half, people. And as always, have a red stripe. Whoop, whoop. Peace.